Our next speaker is Ms. Jane Mills. Have you ever seen a deck of cards with wacko pictures on, a lot of them that look a whole lot like Denny's boyfriend?
Malcolm. I named you Malcolm.
Named him Malcolm. Okay. If you've ever wondered what that's all about, Jane is going to clarify that whole thing for us right now.
Thank you. Thanks. Hi, everybody. I'm Jane Mills, and I'm going to do a little fun introduction to manifesting with the tarot.
We have to have one open
And I brought a lot of cards here to show. First of all, I want to tell you that tarot cards are old. They're somewhere in the neighborhood of 700 years old. As the first ones that have been found are dated from between 1420 and 1440. They were used to play a card game in Italy, and they decided to add some trump cards to them, and it became a game called tarocchi, which then caught on with the aristocracy in Italy, and then of course the people in France were like, what are you doing down there? And the people in France picked up this game, and they're the ones who actually named it tarot. It's a French word. The T on the end is silent. It's not tarot. It's tarot because it's French. But today we're doing something a lot more fun and interesting than playing a game of tarocchi. I'm going to show you how to use these cards, and I brought some great big ones that will help you for demonstration, and I brought some little ones in case the pictures are a little creepy. Show you how to use these cards in a very simple yet effective way to draw something into your vortex that you either want, you desire, or you need. And do you all realize that if it wasn't already in your vortex, you wouldn't have had the idea in the first place? So it's there waiting for you to believe it's real. This is a whole nother lecture, but I just wanted to let you know. By doing what I'm going to show you, you're going to let the universe know that something that you want, desire, or need you are now ready to manifest this. You're letting the universe know that you're serious about it. If you do not have your own tarot deck, and some people don't, you can go online and Google rider, R-I-D-E-R, like riding on a horse. Rider Waite, and then the word free, or Rider Waite Smith free. And there are places, and if you click on images in particular, there's places on Etsy you can buy pictures of the cards for $4. But there's also a few places, if you look long and hard enough, you can actually print for free some tarot cards. Now, it'll print on your printer paper, and you can cut them out and use them as the pictures. You can print them on cardstock, I guess, and try to play with them. I don't know. I've never tried. But at least you can print the pictures that you need. So if you go on Rider Waite, W-A-I-T-E, it's the guy who originally designed the tarot deck that we commonly use in about 1909. And then Pamela Coleman Smith was the artist that drew the line drawings, so you can add her name in there. If you can't just get Rider Waite, if it doesn't come up, Rider Waite Smith, try that to come up and the word free after it, and you can possibly find some images to print. Now, for instance, if, let me go to here. If somebody said, you know, I'm lonely and I would love to have a cat in my life. Cats do show up anyway, but I better get back here by the microphone. The Queen of Wands has a little cat on the card. So you would probably pull this card as your manifestation card. If you are a dog person, on the Fool card, there's a little dog on there. This is going to be your dog manifestation card. And these, I'm going to, what I'm suggesting to you are just for instances. You pick the cards that are meaningful to you. I will give you some suggestions on images that you can use, but in the end, it's up to you. It's not up to me. So does anybody here have anything they would like to manifest or they need in their life? Just raise your hand. What?
It's a frequency device I'm looking into that I'm really interested in.
A frequency device.
So it's like it's like a machine.
A machine. Okay.
Although dogs would be great too, but.
I showed you the dog card. A frequency machine. Let me see if I can figure out a frequency machine. I'm going to, in just off the top of my head, I'm going to use the magician card. Just because the magician has tools and he can use different elements. On the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, around the edge of the table, there are alchemical symbols. And he also has infinity over his head. But those, a combination of the alchemical symbols around the edge of the table and his tools, you would, okay, so you're going to get your mechanical device. Now, does it run on electricity? All right. What card? I think, let me get to Three of Swords. Okay, that one doesn't. Three of Swords over here. We're going to get out a card called the Three of Swords because I believe, no, I thought there was. I thought there was lightning in the card. Which one? Yes, thank you. The Tower has lightning. So, let me get to the Tower and I'll show you. There's a lot of electricity. There's a lot of electrical stuff going on there. So this is going to be your helper card. So what you want to do is pull cards that are meaningful to whatever it is you want to manifest. Now you are going to put these somewhere that you are going to see them multiple times a day. In your bathroom, stick them on you can use tape and stick them to the front of your refrigerator because magnets don't work anymore. You can put them at your desk at work, like if you have a little bulletin board. Or you can have multiple copies at home, at work, on the refrigerator, in the bathroom, whatever. Put them up where you see them multiple times a day, and you will see that and think, I want this mechanical device, this electrical mechanical device. I want it in my life, and I want the universe to know. And when you see that, it's like, oh yeah, my mechanical device. You go around and you do some things. You walk back by there, like, oh yeah, my mechanical device. It's here, it's waiting. I know it's going to show up. My mechanical device. That's what you do. Anybody else have anything else? I'll pull some cards and show you how to. Yes. Grandchildren. Got one for that. Nine of Pentacles. Here we go. All right, that one doesn't show it. Let me get my cards. We're going to go to the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Now you realize it's not up to you to have the grandkids. Now, I say this in all seriousness. There have been women who have been a surrogate to their daughter who could not carry a baby, and they have given birth to their grandchildren. So if you're in the mood to do that, you can manifest some grandchildren. But anyway, the Ten of Pentacles has a family on there, and they do have dogs. If you are a cat person, pull the Queen of Wands, and she can sit next to them, so that you're like, oh, I don't want just dogs. I want cats too. But anyway, that's a happy with grandkids, okay? And that would be one like. Everybody could use this card. This is like a happy family. We're content. We have enough money to do fun things that we want to. Anybody can use that card. But for you, just like what you can manifest is like you can't force people to get pregnant, but I want little children here at my house. That's what you can think of. I want to hear the patter of feet, the sound of little happy laughter here at my house. Okay? That's your part in this. Okay? Anybody else? Yep. A job. What kind of job? Okay. If I gave you $5 million, what would you do for work? Animals. Okay, what kind? Okay. I have this card here that has a dog on it, and I have this card here that has a cat on it. So I would pull, there are also 4 knights in the tarot deck. Let me get back to there. That are all horses. They're all riding horses. So that could be part of your animal. There's a dog, there's a cat, there's a bunny on the Queen of Pentacles. I think it's, yeah, Queen of Pentacles has a bunny. All the knights have horses. Pull those cards and have them together, because you're going to be the animal communicator that you're going to talk with your third eye telepathically to these animals and tell them all to get along, and have as many animals as you can find in the tarot deck and have them all there together, and you're like, I'm going to work with animals. I'm going to work with animals. So when you walk by and you see that, it reminds me, you know, because you're thinking about what you're going to have for dinner, what you need to go pick up at the store. Oh, yes, I have to run and pick up somebody, you know, who needs a ride from somewhere. You're thinking of all these other things, but then when you go by and you see your cards that have the animals on it, you're like, yeah, and my animals, I'm going to, you know, the job that I need with working with animals is going to come up for me. It's something the universe now knows that I'm serious about manifesting the animals in my life. Anybody else? Yes?
So, the love of my life lives far, far away, and manifesting us to be together, living together.
Okay, do you want to live here or do you want to live there? Okay, well here we've got water. So I would go through the cards and pick things that have water in them, so that you know, but the peaceful water pictures, because there's some where the water is rough. So the peaceful water pictures, pull some of those. You can also, there's a really interesting card, the 8 of Swords. It's 8 swords flying through the air. That's him flying here to your water abode where you can hang out and be together. So that's what I would use. Okay. You guys get the general idea. Pick the cards that when you see them. I was waiting for somebody to say a car, and you can use the chariot. The chariot has wheels. Do you want a fast car? Then you get the Knight of Swords, who's running hell-bent to leather on his horse. He's fast. Or if you want just a dependable car, and I don't mean anything negative about dependable cars. They're dependable cars, and everybody needs those, no matter if it goes fast or not. A dependable car, the Knight of Cups, he's moving along. He's not going crazy. But so you can get helper cards with your chariot to then remind you of what kind of car. You can even pick out cards that have different colors on them, like I want a red car, I want a blue car, I want a yellow car, that then when you see them multiple times a day and you go, oh yeah, my car. Oh yeah, my mechanical device. Get that guy to move here. It just sparks that, and the universe knows you're serious. So thank you. My name is Jane Mills. You'll see me around. I'm doing some readings, and I'll be doing classes here too. So thanks for all showing up today. I hope you all have a really good time and get some good readings while you're here. Thank you.